Imagine grease under your nails from fixing your beat-up Ford. And there it is, a blood-red final notice envelope screaming at you from the mailbox. No return address, just a demand for $2,800 in overdue HOA fees from a neighborhood association you'd swear on your toolbox never existed. That's how it started for me, Jack Harlan, in sleepy Willow Creek, where lawns are greener than envy and rules choke the air like invisible fences. I stared at the paper, chuckling at first. 9 years in this split level, mortgage-free, and suddenly I'm a deadbeat? I marched next door to old-timer Hank, a grizzled ex-Marine whose yard gnomes outnumber his teeth. "Hank, you paying into some secret HOA cult?" I asked, waving the bill. He squinted through his bifocals and snorted. "HOA? Here? That's like taxing air. Who's the clown behind this?" Enter Brenda Klein, the self-appointed HOA Queen Bee. Picture a puffed-up matron in oversized shades, waddling up my driveway the next afternoon like she owned the asphalt. "Mr. Harlan," she cooed with that fake sweet venom, "I'm president of the Willow Creek Standards Board. Your dues are delinquent. We mailed notices twice." I folded my arms. "Notices? Lady, the only mail I get is junk from cable companies. Who voted you in?" She pursed her lips, clipboard trembling. "The community ratified our charter last year. For order, you understand. No more unsightly trucks in driveways." I glanced at my Ford. "This truck? It runs errands for half the block." She sniffed. "Rules are rules. Pay up, or collections it is." I smirked. "Try it." 2 weeks later, my credit tanked 120 points. Bam, collections hit from Willow Creek HOA LLC. I yanked my report, fuming. This wasn't petty. It was a gut punch. Whispers started. Neighbors eyeing me like I was the neighborhood leper. "Heard Jack's dodging fees," one muttered at the block barbecue. I bit my tongue, watched, and dug. County records? Zilch on any HOA. Brenda had slapped fake liens on 3 seniors' homes. Easy marks who paid to avoid eviction scares. One widow forked over $1,200 for fence violations that never existed. I called my sister, a sharp paralegal in Dallas. "Jack, if it's not recorded, it's vapor," she said. "Fake liens? That's fraud. But get proof." Armed with certified deeds showing clean titles, I knocked doors. Folks hesitated. But when I showed the bogus docs in Comic Sans, Comic Sans, their jaws dropped. "She told me IRS audits were coming," grumbled retiree Mrs. Lopez, who'd skipped meds to pay. Hank handed me a stack of her official flyers, riddled with typos. "This woman's a walking satire," he growled. I stormed the sheriff's office with my dossier. Deputy Reyes leaned back, eyebrow raised. "Rogue HOA? We've seen 'em. But this smells like a syndicate." Turns out Brenda's LLC was a Nevada shell tied to her shady brother, busted before for scam roofing gigs. She targeted the elderly, noting low resistance in her hidden ledgers. I rallied the block statements poured in. She said my bird feeder violated aesthetic covenants. One neighbor laughed bitterly. Brenda's excuses? Priceless. Cornered at a community meeting, she called. 5 attendees, all her cronies. She blustered. "It's for the greater good. Property values." I held up the fakes. "Greater good? Or your bank account?" Her face twisted, all pomp deflating like a popped balloon. The feds swooped in, postal inspectors, DOJ suits. Warrants flew. They raided her McMansion, uncovering binders of forged signatures and a database rating victims by gullibility score. Brenda bolted, but highway cams nabbed her in a dingy Oklahoma motel, clutching burner phones and phony stamps. Indictments hit. Wire fraud, elder abuse, conspiracy. The trial Victims lined up. I testified coolly. She hid behind community, but it was a con artist's playbook. The judge slammed 12 years. Her brother got 18. Restitution checks rolled out. Mine covered the hit, plus damages. Willow Creek breathed easy, passing ironclad HOA rules needing 80% votes. Notarized. We started a fraud watch potluck, pinning scam alerts like trophies. But here's the kicker. Was Brenda the real villain, or just a symptom of a system that lets clipboard tyrants play God? You tell me, hero or enabler?